Alrighty guys, welcome back. My name is Vilify and today we are going to be going over the ultimate Dokkan farming guide for 2024 heading into 2025. This is going to consist of many different types of farming like gem farming, link grinding, Zeni farming, getting Elder Kais, Grand Kais, all of those fun things. So if you need to farm up any of those things, please stay tuned, and if you do find this video to be helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. The 10th anniversary is almost here and we're going to be covering it in detail the whole way through. So what we need to do is go over why you should be farming all of these items, right? We'll be doing them individually and explaining the purpose of farming them, why you need to get it, and all of those fun things. And I'll also be leaving a timestamp for each item in the description. So the first thing that we are going to be farming is Zeni in this video. Now, Zeni is one of those items that will catch up to you if you do not get on top of it, because a lot of the times when you're extreme Z awakening characters, which is very important if you're new, you're going to run into an issue where you don't have a ton of Zeni in order to do so. So how are we going to work around that? Well, the most efficient Zeni farming option is going to be coming from over here. It is going to be in the Z battle section. Now, what you need to do is get an EZA that you can just absolutely dominate, right? Use like your best team, get as far as you can. What we want to do is go to, like I said, any EZA that you can make easy. In my case, it's going to be the Family Kamehameha one. This is going to be really good for you because it's just super easy. You can use summonable characters and you're going to be one-turning it basically every single time. We're going to go in here and we're just going to play this one over and over again. Because of this, you're probably thinking like, why should we farm this one? Well, this stage in specific is going to be, well, not even this stage in specific, but this stage is going to be, EZAs past level 30 are going to be dropping a Platinum Hercule statue every single time that you do it, right? So when you do that Platinum Hercule statue, it is going to give you 1.5 million Zeni per run. So you just want to load this up like this, go through the stage as quickly as possible, and you're going to be getting 1.5 million Zeni every time you do this. So again, this is one of the better methods to grind Zeni in this game, but if you do not have like a good summonable team, that is okay. I will show you the alternative right when we're out of here. So let's let this stage finish up. We'll just let this one run out because I got to show you the Zen, like what you get. So I was gonna say we could just skip through this, but that's okay. Yeah, Broly doing 40 million damage. You don't even need 40 million damage to get through that. So very, very easy. You guys saw it took 50 seconds and there you go. We have a Platinum Hercule statue worth 1.5 million Zeni. So do that as much as you can and you should be good to go. Now, if you don't have a summonable team that is easily getting past level 30 in some of these that is like designed, what we potentially can do is go up here and go to the Fierce Battle Saga. Now, as you guys can see from the rank, this is one that I've been using to get through this, right? If we go to this one, this is a really good stage because if we hit the battle button, you guys can see the Ginyu Force is the effective category. And if you guys don't know, there is a free-to-play Ginyu Force team that you can farm up. So make sure that you go ahead and do that. Look up free-to-play Ginyu Force team and you'll be able to do that very easily. So that is the Zeni section. Let's go ahead and move on to rank XP. Alrighty, so now we're going to be moving on to leveling up your account rank. You guys can see in the top left, I'm up to 540, and on the main account, we are ranked 999. So how do we get to it? What we're going to do is go to the quest Dokkan story mode here, go to chapter 6, area 38, stage 4. It might seem pretty simple that it's the most updated quest stage, but this is the way that you want to do it because this is giving the highest amount of rank XP per stage. So this is going to be the method. It's the 3 Super Saiyan stage. Now, you should be farming your level because in this game, level is going to help you with like box space. It's going to give you more stamina, and you're just going to get stones up to level 500. I believe the total number is 257, so that potentially could be 5 multis for your anniversary grind. So make sure that you are doing this. It's very simple. You can use a free-to-play team like the one I'm using right here, and you're going to shred through it every time. So what was the stage? It was 38-4. This is going to be the most efficient way for you to rank up. You can do this one over and over again. It's also going to give you blue incredible gems at the same time, so that doesn't hurt. But this is going to be a very, very efficient way for you to farm up your rank XP, and you want to make sure that you are doing this as frequently as possible, just to make sure that you are staying on top of things, right? Your stamina can stay pretty high, but what you really want to do is make sure that you are taking advantage of these sections during like the 4 times XP periods, which as of the time of uploading this video, you guys can see up here, it is rank ×2, so not the most optimal time to farm up your rank, but it is still going to be pretty good if you were in those beginning ranks, like I'm talking under 100, 200. You're basically never going to run out of stamina because it's going to constantly be refilling. If you guys don't know, the stamina bar refreshes by the amount of stamina you have every time you rank up. So you guys can see At the top, I have 272 stamina available. So when I rank up, it's going to give me 272 extra stamina on top of what I already have. So when that keeps stacking up, there's a good chance you will just be camping at 999 stamina in the beginning of the rank grind. So this is what you guys want to do. 38.4, really good way to farm up your rank XP. Let's go ahead and move on to the next section, which is going to be green incredible gems. All right, now time for green incredible gems. We are going to be going back into the quest mode, staying in chapter 6 here, and we are going to go to area 36. And then the specific stage that you want to farm up is stage 2, Revenge in Another World. We are going to put this on super difficulty, keep it on auto, and just continue to let it go. So you should be farming up green incredible gems because these items are going to be essential in farming up characters like LR Vegito Blue, as well as LR Trunks and Broly, two very, very good free characters who we broke down recently. Just overall for account starters, right? These are going to be very good for you in terms of getting everything done. So you want to make sure that you have those green incredible gems. Very easy to farm. This is going to be an extremely efficient way of doing so. You can just play this stage over and over again. It is a one-turn phase here, so if you use a good team, you'll probably just be one-shotting it every single time, and you will be able to kind of clear this out with relative ease. So I'm going to let this play out here. What are we going to get from the first drop? We are going to get 25, so that is an extremely high rate here. We are going to be able to get 100 very quickly, right? Within 10 minutes, we'll easily have 100, so you just kind of do this over the course of a day, and before you know it, you'll easily be raking in like 1,000 plus. So very easy process. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers over here. Just in order to make sure that we are all on the same page, right? So if we go over to this shop and we look at the green incredible gems, you guys will be able to see that we have the ability to farm up characters like the Super Saiyan Bardock, the Cooler and Frieza, and then the medals for characters like Trunks and Broly. We'll be able to get Elder Kais from here. So you definitely want to make sure that you are staying on top of this. It'll just be very helpful for you in the long run. So make sure for green incredible gems, you are doing area 36 stage 2, and you will be able to get a bunch. That one also has a bonus 300 drop, but 25 per run, going to be very good. Let's move on to the opposite, which is going to be blue incredible gems. Okay, so for blue incredible gems, we are going to be heading back to chapter 6 here and going over to area 35. This is going to be the clash against the Ginyu Force. This one's going to be very self-explanatory. This is for blue incredible gems. We are going to go to area 35. Then we are going to go to stage 4. You can see the drop award is going to be the blue incredible gems. A very simple process, basically the exact same thing as what we were doing for green incredible gems, and the policy to why you should be farming these is going to be very, very similar. This is going to help us in order to farm up like Elder Kais, Vegito Blue EZA medals, and stuff like that. Just overall resources you're going to be able to get with blue incredible gems, and it's just very helpful to make sure that you have these because it could help potentially if you are out of an item, you could potentially buy some more. So very important that you farm these up, and it's going to be a very simple process. You just do area 35 stage 4 over and over again, and you should be good to go in order to farm these up. So very similar to how we're going to be doing green incredible gems. You guys can see they do drop at a little bit lower of a rate than they do with green incredible gems. So you're not going to be able to get them as frequently, like you're not going to be able to farm as many blue incredible gems in the same amount of time you would spend farming green incredible gems, but you are still going to be able to do it at a pretty fast rate. So 35, area 35, stage 4, and then quickly, just to make sure that we're all on the same page, I will show you again the shop so you guys understand what you're going to be buying with these. There is an extreme amount of Elder Kais in here, as well as medals to potentially EZA another copy of version Z Goku if you need them, but lots of Kais, lots of Zeni, right? Like if you need almost anything, you can buy it in here, and if you have extra, you can exchange them to green incredible gems. So green incredible gems or blue incredible gems, very important. Let's go ahead and move on to the next section, which is going to be link levels. Okay, so for link levels, this is going to be again in chapter 6 here. You guys can see chapter 6 is a very good place to be farming in Dokkan, but this is going to be sort of like overall the best way to grind up your link levels. You should be grinding link levels because they're going to further power your units to even greater heights than you had before. Very important to make sure that you are getting these done for like difficult content because you want to make sure that these units are maxed out. So this is going to be one of the most efficient ways to link level your units directly, and we'll talk about like a side method for more casual players as well. But what we want to do is go into here, go to area 35, and then go to stage 6. This is going to be overall the best stage for link leveling in the game right now because of the link level rate that is put on the stage. If you guys don't know, there is a set number within the stage which is known as the link level rate, and this is the highest in the game right now. and it's very quick. So what we have to do is take out all these Ginyu Force members. So what I'd recommend is you make sure that you have like an okay team in order to get this done in one run, so that way you can make sure that you're doing like 1 or 2 supers per run here, or per enemy, because you're going to have to want to do this in one turn. So again, this one is more about the link level rate than anything else. If you want some other efficient ways to do it, Area 31 stage 4 is still good. Area 35 stage 1 is still a good stage for link leveling. And if you want to be like uber consistent or like uber slow and stamina conservative, you could do stages like Area 34 or Area 34 stage 4, or even go back to quest stages like Area 7 stage 10 or Area 8 stage 9. These are all decent link leveling stages, but again, you want to make sure that you are farming your link levels, because this is going to help you potentially get your characters even higher and make them even better, because that is what is important in this game, right? If you want to start doing difficult content, you want to make sure that you are going in with the max potential here with your characters and stuff like that. So great time for the Elgato to freeze, but that is what we're going to be doing for those specific stages. So link leveling your characters, Area 35 stage 4. Let's get into the more casual method for it. Alrighty, so for those of you looking for an easier or more casual way to farm your link levels passively, what you could potentially do is go over here to the growth state tab of the event tab, go over here to study hard, play hard, Turtle School's intensive training, or in short words, we like to call it the Roshi event. So Roshi event, you just run this, it's real quick. You get some nice little goodies at the same time, a good kind of all-in-one farming stage. But the caveat with this is you can only play it once per day. So, or if you have a high power level, you can play it twice, but I'm assuming most of you do not have the power level bonus in order to do this quite just yet. So you still are going to be able to do this at least once per day. Very helpful in order to sort of grind your link levels on the side. You don't have to directly go in and grind it for hours on end. So this is going to be a nice little method in order to grind your link levels passively. So let's just go ahead. We'll see if we get any from this, and then we will move on to the last section of this video, which is going to be Kai's. Okay, there you go. You guys can see we're getting some link levels. There we go. All right, awesome. Let's move on. Okay, so the last section of this video is going to be about Grand Kais and Elder Kais. Basically, just Grand Kais is going to be the more specific thing that we are focusing on. What you're going to want to do for this one is going to be just playing an Extreme Z battle that you can go as far as you can for each one of these, because most of these are going to be dropping Elder Kais, or Grand Kais, excuse me, of the specific typings for the characters in question during the EZA. So for an example, this Videl is an STR character, therefore you are going to be getting STR Grand Kais while you are farming this one up. So just go as far as you can. If you cannot get to stage 30, that is not a big deal, but just try your best, right? You're going to be getting Grand Kais via this method pretty easily. And then another method for Elder Kais potentially, again, is if you go back to this Roshi event, sometimes launch is going to spawn, and that is going to guarantee you an Elder Kai. Now, a lot of times people ask, like in the comments, how do I get these? And I tell them that the best way is to just go through some of these and look potentially for, oh, I got some free stones, cool. Potentially look for like where Kais are in the missions, and that is going to be a good way to sort of like group it out, right? So it's like if you're looking for, you can scroll through here, you can see there's not many Kais available, but like if you go into this section right here, so like behold the support memory boost, if we do this, we can get up to 15 Elder Kais if we do the missions in there, right? And so on and so forth. We can get one from this event, we can get some from these events. Like you just need to go through and look and potentially see where you can get these Elder Kais from, and it is going to be very helpful. So just some bonus miscellaneous things in case you don't want to farm up the items in a specific way. It's just sort of a final thing for this specific video. If you want to farm up support items, the Genius Bulma's Battle Prep is going to be a good way to do so. If you want to farm up training items, go to trainings at Corinth's Tower, and then the Battle for Awakening Medals is going to be your best bet for farming up Awakening Medals. So there you guys go. Let me know down below if I missed anything. I don't believe I did, in order to sort of help somebody out maybe in the comment section below. But there we have it, the ultimate farming guide for 2024. Everything you need to know, the most updated methods at the time of recording this video. Just because a method is outdated doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily be ineffective moving forward, so please keep that in mind. But that's all I got for you in this one. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, so that way you don't miss out on any of the Dokkan content that I'm posting around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.